soft wheat, and 1 egg. Without shell. That's what we have.
The pressure.
That's what we have to do before we start to work on our dough. We have to double check if there's any eggshells inside. Okay. If there's eggshells, we take it out and then we start to work. Please don't try to hide the eggshells with the flour. Okay. Then we beat the egg. It's very simple. The first step is to be made with a fork. We beat the egg and then we start to combine the flour from the edges. Tiny bit of flour per time and more beating. Step by step we are incorporating the flour into the egg and the egg gets thicker and thicker. Okay, once it gets thick enough we collect all the flour, then we clean it out the fork. Mi si inizia a passare la farina? 100 grammi a testa. Gliela ho messa lì, guarda. Gliela metti davanti. Okay, with the scraper, okay, we collect everything and I want to be sure that the dough is not sticking on the table anymore. You see, I probably roughly move the dough away. Just a few seconds with the scraper, because after that I have to start with my fingers, folding and pressing. If you press with the scraper, the dough doesn't get compact, but it falls apart. Working with your fingers, in a few seconds the dough starts to get more compact. Bene. You see, and we start to have the dough in front of us. That is getting dry. Sometimes the size of the egg, a large size, it means between 55 and 65 grams. If you have an egg of 55, the dough is coming out already dry, so it's better to waste some flour. If you have a 65, maybe it's going to be very soft and we have to add the new flour. That's why I prepare the flour here. Because you never know the size of the egg inside, okay, and sometimes you need to add, sometimes you need to waste some flour.
Okay, so you don't add more liquid, you just...
No, that's just eggs. That's pasta based on eggs. Okay, this pasta comes originally from Bologna. Okay, bolognese. That's why we do a bolognese sauce as well. Because usually the bolognese sauce, it doesn't go on top of spaghetti. I never had spaghetti bolognese sauce in my life. The bolognese sauce goes on top of fresh pasta, because it's more spongy and it's a little bit better. Now actually my dough is a little dry, but it's gonna be okay because I'm gonna let it rest the dough for a long time inside the plastic. That's very important too. Once the dough gets compact, it looks like a dough, we have to start to touch the dough. Kneading is nothing that just keep touching the dough, making the dough homogeneous all over. Okay, a little bit smoother and kind of elastic, not properly elastic. It's gonna feel elastic, but not properly elastic because the flour that we're using, it has not a very high gluten. Okay, so once we're done kneading, a very important thing is wrap the dough with the plastic and let it rest the dough for at least 40 minutes, 1 hour inside the fridge. Okay, that's very important.